Hi everyone, welcome back to the Proverbs. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you a song that I wrote called Would You Follow, and it's based off of Proverbs chapter 8. So yeah, and then we're gonna read Proverbs chapter 7 through 9. So here we go. Before the earth was born, before the hills were shaped, before mountains were formed, before the sea was made, before the earth was born, before the hills were shaped, before mountains were formed, before the sea was made, I was there all along, and I was singing the song of rejoicing, and I was calling you out, hoping you'd hear me shout. Would you follow? Oh, would you follow? Would you follow? Would you follow me? I'll take you further than your feet could reach, and further than your legs can go, further than your eyes can see, and further than your mind can know, further than your feet could reach, and further than your legs can go, further than your eyes can see, and further than your mind can know. And I'll be here all along. I am singing the song of rejoicing. I am calling you out, hoping you'll hear me shout. Would you follow? Would you follow? Would you follow me? Proverbs chapter 7. My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye, and bind them on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I've looked out, through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple, I have perceived among youths a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house, in the twilight, in the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward, and her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him, and with a bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with coverings, colored linens from Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till the morning, and let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home, and he has gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him, and at full moon he will come home. With much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him. All at once he follows her, as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a stag is caught fast, till an arrow pierces its liver. As a bird rushes into a snare, he does not know that it will cost him his life. Now, O sons, listen to me, and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths. For many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death. Does not wisdom call? Does not understanding raise her voice? On the heights beside the way, at the crossroads she takes her stand. Besides the gates, in the front of the town, at the entrance of the portals, she cries aloud. To you, O men, I call, and my cry is to children of man. O simple ones, learn prudence. O fools, learn sense. Hear, for I will speak noble things, and from my lips come what is right. For my mouth will utter truth. Wickedness is abomination to my lips, and all the words of my mouth are righteous. There is nothing twisted or crooked in them, and they are all straight to him who understands, and right to those who find knowledge. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire cannot compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. The fear of the Lord is a hatred for evil. Pride and arrogance in the way of evil, and perverted speech I hate. I have counsel and sound wisdom. I have insight and I have strength. By me kings reign and rulers decree what is just. By me princes rule and nobles all who govern justly. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, even fine gold, and my yield than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness and the paths of justice, granting an inheritance to those who love me and filling their treasuries. The Lord possessed me at the beginning of his work, the first of his acts of old. Ages ago I was set up, at first, before the beginning of the earth. When there were no depths, I was brought forth, and when there were no springs abounding with water, before the mountains had been shaped, and before the hills I was brought forth, before he had made the earth with its fields, or the first of the dust of the world. When he established the heavens, I was there. When he drew a circle on the face of the deep, he made it firm, the skies above. When he established the fountains of the deep, when he assigned the sea to its limit, so that the waters might not transgress his command, when he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was beside him like a master workman. I was his daily delight, rejoicing before him always, rejoicing in his inhabited world, and delighting in the children of man. Now, O sons, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways, and hear my instruction, and be wise, and do not neglect it. Blessed is the one who listens to me, watching daily at my gates, waiting beside my doors, and whoever finds me finds life, and obtains favor from the Lord. But he who fails to find me injures himself, and all who hate me love death. Wisdom has built her house, she has hewn her 7 pillars, and she has slaughtered her beasts. She has mixed her wine, and she has also set her table. She has sent out her young women to call from the highest places in town. Whoever is simple, let him turn here. To him who lacks sense, come eat of my bread, and drink of the wine I have mixed. Let you leave your simple ways, and live and walk in the way of insight. Whoever corrects a scoffer gets himself abuse, and he who reproves a wicked man incurs injury. And do not reprove a scoffer, or he will hate you. Reprove a wise man, and he will love you. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will increase in learning. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is insight. For by me your days will be multiplied, and years will be added to your life. If you are wise for yourself, and if you scoff, you alone bear it. The woman of folly is loud. She is seductive and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house. She takes a seat at the highest places of the town, calling to those who pass by, who are going straight on their way. Whoever is simple, let him turn here. And to those who lack sense, she says, stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But
he does not know that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of Sheol.
Alright, that was a very deep ending right there. Yeah. Alright, so chapter 7 was a warning against the adulterous woman, so it's very important to keep in mind. Yeah, we're not going to talk too much about that one, because I think it's very self-explanatory and pretty plain and simple. As I said in my last, in one of the last read with me's, don't be stupid. Pretty plain and simple. Chapter 8 talks about the blessings of wisdom, and it says, For wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire cannot compare with her. So there might be something that you really, really desire and you really want. But if you had to choose between wisdom and that thing, it would be better to get wisdom. But we ask for wisdom because he helps us discern different things. And through that, he can use the wisdom, and we can use the wisdom to make the right decisions and to get better at things and to, discern. And I love this verse right here. It says, verse 17, I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. When we look for wisdom and when we diligently search for her, we will find her. And she loves those who love her. And then she says, riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. So wealth and riches, those things are nice, but it's more important to get wisdom because she holds all of those things, and not just those things, but even more important things, real things that we have to live in our life, and real things that we need for our life. So yes, it's important to get wisdom. And then she says a very, very, very amazing statement right here in verse 35 that says, for whoever finds me finds life and obtains favor from the Lord. If we find wisdom, we have found a life. We are no longer trying to survive, but we are living now. So it's important to get wisdom. And whoever gets wisdom obtains favor from the Lord. Chapter 9 says, what's a good verse here? It says, let's see, there was one that stood out to me. For by me your days will be, this is verse 11, for by me your days will be multiplied and years will be added to your life. We have a longer life when we look to wisdom to guide us, and look to God to guide us, and God's wisdom to guide us, because it will help us make better decisions for the long term. So that's awesome. And then the end speaks about the foolish woman and how she is loud and seductive and knows nothing and crazy. So definitely that is something to be aware of. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. That is it for the Proverbs this week, and next week we will be getting into some more. I hope you guys enjoyed this song, and I will see you. Bye.